Hey guys, here playing as New Angeles Sol, and this is a deck called The Art of Trolling because it features 3 copies of this wonderful little guy called Troll. In combination with Surveillance Sweep, we're able to be quite annoying. HQ or R&D here? Probably HQ is fine. So what the Troll does, it has no subroutines, so you can't break it, you just have to encounter it. With Surveillance Sweep, the runner has to pay the trace first, so you can pay 1 more and kick them out, or lose click depending. Lose click can be annoying on its own, but you can also do it with Heinlein Grid to make it even more janky, where if they lose click, they lose all their money. So that's kind of entertaining. We'll see how it works. I'm not sure that it will or will not. Currently accessing, I think, the Chilo and having no idea what to do with it. Probably has to read this card for possibly the very first time. So if you're new to this card, it is a card that only works if you're already getting traces to go off. Which is not the normal situation, because people can normally just break your traces. But there it is, so... we'll have that around in case we need it. I think I'm going to hold on for the full sweeps. See if he wants to check into this. No, he'd rather just take the open R&D. We're playing 1 copy of Intern, so we can get that back later if we need to. See if he wants to click or ETR here, or pay 2. A lot of options. If he ETRs, I'll be sad. Either other option I'm happy with. This is a $1 heist, right? Just ETRs. Gonna parasite the Troll. Well, you know, for a 1-cost ice, it did its job already. A sponge that soaks up parasite. More ash than I really want. Not enough ice. It's actually somewhat safe for the turn. So limit 1 region per server, so we can't actually put this in with the Chilo, sadly. Let's cover up our R&D. Since we need to. Though I'd rather have this Troll on the remote. We can still do the Heinlein thing. We can't let that be happening, so... have to bounce that Lamprey back to his hand. Which kind of sucks, he can just play it again to mill us. Oh, actually... I'm gonna bounce the Parasite. I don't mind losing a buck if I can reset the Parasite counter on that Troll. Now he has to pay $2 if he wants another mill. Now, kind of the sad thing with this deck is we can't really give out tags unless he runs. So, like, it's not like we have a C-source or anything that would be able to kill this pawn shot. Yeah, we do have Surveillance Sweep. It's okay. We'll just play the sweeps. So I could pay a click for this. I think I may actually dump it. And when he steals 1, we'll fire it up. Makes sense to cash out the lamprey. It's not really doing anything right now. So we can't clone anything relevant. It's gonna get a sucker. Just gonna chooses to pay the troll's click toll. I like that. It's entertaining. DB0 is great for that little kind of cute comments in the log. Parasite takes with a resistor. It's all right. Save the food. Save the Jackson. Save the Archangel. It's actually... Yeah, I'll save the Archangel. It's pretty good. We want the grid to be in here. No, let's just be at 6. Could put the grid on top of this troll. This troll is not long for this world. So I don't think there's any point building the combo around him. I'm actually unsure about this part of the combo, the grids. They're pretty finicky and they can't play well with Trilo. And they only have 3 to trash, unlike the 6 trash with this, which is pretty respectable. Can probably afford to pump Melange next turn. After that, we might need to play Ice to R&D. So this troll made him lose 2 clicks and a Parasite. So that's pretty good value there. If we draw Ice, we don't need to Melange. Ooh, yeah, let's not Melange actually. That's all right. Keegan Lane's not very good because his programs aren't very good. The resistor. Yeah, I think we'll want Ice in the archives. You can snap Parasite it, which is fine. If we can get him trading Parasites against my 0 and 1 cost Ice, we'll be fine economically. Hits the Ichi was a good hit for him, because that's one of the Ice that doesn't die to Parasite too easily. Alright, so now we draw the Beal. Not a big deal for now. Melange this turn. Melange again. So nothing you can do to stop this trace from happening. Archangel. Yeah, I definitely want to activate that. Bounce that loaded sucker. Or the Aesop. I think actually the sucker. I know he can remill me when you place it again, but losing 3 tokens is going to keep my ice alive pretty nicely. Especially if we then seal up the archives. Well, might as well have a second Ash in here. Is he coming in the server? He's really not. Only question is how much money do I want to have before I trash this melange. This is the thing with this card. It's so awkward in that you're always like, well, $7 wouldn't be bad to have. He's going to be poor the entire game if he can't find himself a way to get his Aesops to stick on the board. Ooh, there's an Astro. That's what we're looking for. Get the Astro down. Might as well start the pad campaign. How good is the Heinlein compared to the Chilo? Probably fine. And most people just won't come into this kind of server when there's like 4 things in it. Oh, that's an interesting choice for Noise. I find he's often too poor to really use that effectively, but it's not crazy. So Astro at the door, Beal can be next. We could even try for the 3-point Beal, depending how much money he's going to have. He can run and click through the Ichi. We're going to have to do traces, which we don't really want to do. I meant to play that. From Soul. Bit slow in the draw. I don't think it affects anything he's going to do. Yeah, he's cool with it. So our ability has triggered once. We've saved 1 click. Not convinced by this idea at all. I think it's fairly bad. But worth a try just to see what we can do with it. I mean, any Astro deck can do things, right? Just by having Astro. So we got a Film Critic. He can lose all his programs. Yeah, let's switch this for the Heinlein. Hilarious server full of stuff. Yeah, Noise Desperado. I've seen this around a fair bit recently. I don't think it's that great. A lot of influence. All right, let's ride this beetle. So we can go for a 5-point beetle if we really want to, which would be kind of amazing. I think he clicked the wrong card there. Yeah, okay. So, not our hedge fund, please. All right, good enough. Oh, I see. He stitches his bank back up. Yep. Oh, he gets the hedge fund. Boo. Well, I mean, that means our pad lives, so that's something. Archives interface. Sure, why not, right? That's gonna go. So we can get rid of my sweeps probably, or one of the ice. Yeah, the Ichi, that's fair. So I'm gonna fire it again. Whoops. 3-point Beal. This is probably as good as we're gonna get. Well, how greedy can we be? Be pretty greedy. Thing is, if we score a 3-point Beal, we'll need the exactly Astro to come out of this. Whereas if we score the 5-point Beal, we just win. We're not running any 1-pointers in this build, it's all 2s and 3s. Probably got to trash the Keegan lane. Maybe use credits as well. Yeah, he's going to snipe the News Hound. And he does, in fact, get the Jackson, so that's a great mill for him. $5 and $17, so our R&D is getting pretty loaded. that's what we're going to do. I think I actually did one too many, because we can use the Astro token to get to 9. So can he dig 5 points out of our R&D in time? Or can he miraculously make it through this death server? Pretty exciting stuff. If he has like singularity here, that's kind of hilarious. But we need a way to actually get through this ice. Deja, yeah, I think it's too slow. Oh yeah, so we just scared him out of our remote, which is kind of hilarious. Ta-da, the 5-point Beal. The rare and elusive Mega Beal. No psychographics, just doing it the slow way. Good times. Thanks for watching, guys.